climb out a hill just to wish you will fall at your feet, ready for my final sleep. Then the shadows stir deep down inside, but love shines through, nowhere it can hide. When I hear your voice and my blood runs fast, this tired heart beats on so that love can last. Feels like the darkness wins nearly every fight. Hold on to dreams until the morning light. So many demons to slay, I fear I cannot stay. With love's warming glow, it's back to war I go. When I hear your voice and my blood runs fast, this tired heart beats on so that love can last. We return to the start, when the night was all ours, making love look like art until we return to the stars. When I hear your voice and my blood runs fast, this tired heart beats on so that love can last. Even when I hear your name and my blood runs fast, this tired heart beats the same so that this love can last. I climb out a hill just to wish you will fall at your feet, ready for my final sleep. Then the shadows stir deep down inside, but love shines through, nowhere it can hide. When I hear your voice and my blood runs fast, this tired heart beats on so that love can last. Feels like the darkness wins nearly every fight. Hold on to dreams until the morning light. So many demons to slay, I fear I cannot stay. With love's warming glow, it's back to war I go. When I hear your voice and my blood runs fast, this tired heart beats on so that love can last. We return to the start.
Hello, and welcome back to another Dune Awakening stream. Oh, let me turn the game sounds on and put the music up. There we go. So, what's happened since yesterday? I have got us a full loadout of light armor gear. We have a full dispenser, which I was lucky enough to come by. We've got a decent stabby weapon. We've got quite a bit of a scout built already. We have an engine which I found, a generator, 4 wings. We need a bit more aluminium, but we also need fire carbine scraps and diamond dust, and that's kind of what we're going to be focused on this morning. I will actually do a quick little aluminium run. Sorry, I'm super sleepy, so I did not sleep well or long enough. Right. Oh, yeah, I've got storage on this, which is fine. Honestly, we should be alright. I did get eaten yesterday off stream, and lost the brand new cut array that I'd made, but I made a better one, which is good. We kind of lucked out, really. On the way back from getting eaten, I found a downship, which we actually needed for some thermo ray component thingy, which I hadn't realised. And we found like 19 of them or something, so it was enough to make the cut array and a little bit left, which is great. I did make a bit of extra steel so that we can make another death drill or possibly a wind trap. At the moment the death drill's working out great for us, so we'll stick with that for now. Can I remember where these nodes are? Should be like right here. And it is. So I think we've got, what have we got here? We've got a Mark IV cut array, which is not bad actually. We're probably going to go from Mark IV to Mark VI. Are we? Don't know. We may have to make a Mark V actually, which is going to be painful on the duraluminum, but we'll cope. I think we can start chucking this in the buggy. There's our next node. Screw. I think we're okay for cobalt paste, because honestly that run is one of the worst, because we have to take such a circuitous route. We have to go down here, across here, then back up here, and then all the way back around again. So, yeah. I think we've got a few more nodes here. We didn't do that one. That one. Next. Bunk, bunk. Bunk, bunk. There it is. Perfect. So we do need quite a lot of aluminium, but I'm kind of not that bothered about it. And the reason is that we can, like, farming aluminium is going to be easy. The bottleneck's going to be diamondine dust and the carbine scraps, which are going to be problematic because the only real consistent source we get of them is from recycling bladed weapons. We have been collecting money, honey, so we will probably buy some from the capital once we've got flight, so that we can get our kind of other operations off the ground, quite literally. I didn't have my things out. Oops, sorry. Sorry. How much weight can this carry actually? 250, and we're not even half full. So I think what we'll do is we will try and get a full load and get it cooking before we go on the hunt for that elusive dust. I got us a filter extractor part 2, which we actually had before, but again, we lost everything, so yeah. I also tried to upgrade the wheels because we've got 2 Mark 5s and 1 Mark 3, but apparently they all have to be exactly the same type. So maybe we'll get another Mark 5 in Aero, which would be nice because this thing does still skid all over the place. I upgraded the PSU and the engine to Mark 2, which I may have done on stream yesterday actually. But that was pretty helpful. Oh, we've got another node there. This is great. Oh, it's so nice having a full dispenser instead of this planar BS. Oh, except for moments like that, of course. Oh, there's 2 nodes here. Shiny. Sweet. Okay. Think we are good. So we're rocking the planetologist skin at the moment because the default one for the scout looks absolutely terrible. I shouldn't say that. I don't like the way it looks. It gives me the bug eye. Oh, that's not good. Why are we getting... Jesus! That was close. Leave me alone. Biggin. Oh, damn. Well, that was... I'm kind of definitely more awake now. Right, where are we going? Going here. Across. How full did we get in the end? Yeah, not bad actually. Pretty much capped out. How much did we actually get? What does that represent? 400. That's not awful actually. We are going to get to the nearest point just because we don't have boosters here. We are going uphill, so a lot of things counting against us. Is that a balloon? It was. Kind of hoping it might be a wreck ship, but no treasures yet this morning either, which is a bit of a bummer, but we'll keep looking. And we are headed back to Aero to get this elusive dust and carbine scraps. I haven't actually checked to see if there's any wrecks beyond Aero that we could get to without a Thopter, but honestly, the Aero ones will be fine for now. Yeah, that's the way. I managed to get a few buried treasures yesterday off stream. Nothing major in them, but just all stuff that's harder to come by. And in some cases, the only way to come by it. Okay. We want to offload. Did that actually fill? It. Okay. How many do we get? 58. Yeah, I'm not going to complain. So that's going to be enough for... We just did the generator. So cockpit next. Yeah, that'll be enough for that. We need 4 more dust. 5 carbine scrap, so we are going to need a little bit of luck. Do I have enough fuel? I do. Oh, can we put a body on now we've set all that aluminium up? So we definitely don't want to be waiting on... No, we can't. Is there anywhere you could spend that water? Probably not, actually. Yeah. Huh. Oh, it gave us an upgraded blood sack too. So I was fed up carrying so many. Okay. So... yeah, back the long way. We're going to hit Aero. I think... yeah, we're going to do this side and then we'll work back. Yeah. Is there anything else we could upgrade on this? Like, without it seriously causing us a bother? The treads, I suppose? Oh, excuse me while I mute myself a sec. And so, what else do we need? Yeah, I mean, like, some treads would be nice, but I have a feeling we're gonna find some. Let's travel back across.
Bluetooth connected.
Do I have the booster with me? I do, which is very sensible. We're going to need another one of those soon, because we lucked out and found a Mark V, but it was half broken, and now half of that durability's gone as well. Just gonna mute myself again for a little bit. Some buried treasures here would be great. Not, I mean, the duraluminum that you can get from them would be a great boon, but actually, it's the other bits and pieces I'm more interested in at the moment. Like actually the cut array, the red icons. We don't need a buggy cut array because we found a Mark V, which is great. And that may be the way how we get our first plast and rubidium. But I'm definitely gonna miss this buggy engine once it's not buggy engine, buggy booster once it's burnt out completely. Oops. So I'm really hoping we find another one when we go looking for these carbine scraps. Beep 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 beep. One more Mark V wheel and we'll have those on here as well, which is good. I made us a Mark III torch, mostly just for the increased durability and the reduced durability wear. Because the Mark Vs are great, but whilst you can't repair them, the ones you find, they're only really good for like 1 or 2 fixes. Oh, that's a big guy. Let's not be on the open desert. We want to go here. Little bit nervous with that guy patrolling, but we'll see. Go, go, go. It's really weird. Sometimes, like, having one nearby really increases the, decreases the time it takes for them to aggro, and sometimes it makes no difference whatsoever. Yesterday, when we got eaten off stream, It was exactly the same place that we almost got beaten on stream. I did the same thing. I drove right past him, but we just didn't have enough oomph to get away this time. I thought we were pretty lucky first time. And that's crossing across to the Aetheryte Cave without going via Aero, which until we can go faster, and I would say quite a bit faster, we're not going to be able to do. And I suspect we're going to reach flight. We're going to have our Ornithopter before that happens. Right. No buried treasures at all is a bit sad. Okie dokie. So we are back in the relative safety of A and B row. I do want to just, because it feels more out of the way, I'm going to go and clear the A9 to A7 section first. We're going to try and avoid needing to use the storage on the bike, just because having I don't think we need the booster to make any of those gaps, but it's such a shame on the way back when you're loaded with stuff that you want to lose it. We could also recycle in Aero. We've got a base there. And really we just need the dust and the carbine scraps. I did a fair bit of scanning near the shield wall for treasures, and it's kind of difficult to say for sure, but I think they don't spawn in A or B row at all. I'd happily be wrong, but that's been my experience thus far. Get a little bit closer to the wall, reset the aggro. We're going to go basically from that point there, across the gap. You should have plenty of fuel. The good thing about this bike is it doesn't use a lot. I think this is it. Yeah. No, actually, we'll go from there. So actually, this is the crossing point we're going to use. And it's very odd, the bridging the gap between A3 and A5, no one side, but bridging the gap between A7 and A8, no, it must be A6 and A7. You do. A curious thing. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother scanning. I did a lot of scanning yesterday in these rows, and I'm pretty confident there's no treasures to be had out here. Whoa, that was a weird glitchy thing then. The entire ground seemed to glitch. I do kind of like the bike noises. I suspect this playthrough we may end up making like a good loadout bike, because I think we're going to need one come chapter 3 anyway. So perhaps that is a thing that we do. We can always strip it apart and leave the parts in a box until chapter 3 so it doesn't count against our vehicle limit. This looks like it'll be alright. So with the full suspensor bale, oh my god, climbing up stuff is so much better. Oh, he said. Oh, no. No, don't break on me, man. I need you. We have to be very sparing with it now. Okay. Here we are in relative safety. Let's go and clear these wrecks. So what we need is we need bladed weapons. The long blade non-rapier, which like it just doesn't have a name, right? It's just sword. Is what will give us the carbine scraps. Daggers or rapiers will give us the diamondine dust. We need 5 scraps and we need 4 dust. It is possible to find them in buried treasures, but whilst we don't have the power of flight, actually locating those treasures is a complete nightmare, so... Hence us doing the aero runs. The stations can also yield them. They're less likely than the wrecks, but we will do the stations as well because we're looking for like a buggy tread... tread wheel? Buggy tread, yeah. one of the wheelie things, Mark 5 to make 3, because you can't mix and match the marks, which is slightly annoying, but I kind of get it as well, because they'd have to do math on the stats. That looks like our way out. It'd be great if we can find another one of these full suspense belts. They are more likely to drop in stations, so... we're going to be coming at this wreck a little bit higher than we need to, but that's okay. Should be able to see it as soon as we get over this ridge. So what we actually got shield-wise, we've got a Mark 5, which is great, and a Mark 5 battery. All found, of course, because we came out here with nothing. There's our target. I'm not going to get this right, whichever way I pick. I have a feeling we'll go this side. We are pretty dehydrated. So we're going to be living off of blood still on this run. Pretty soon we'll be able to make a still suit, which is what I'm used to playing in. Straight through the rock. Hey, we actually got the right side. There was like a 50-50 chance I'd pick the right side. I mean, you can come in from either way, but this way we actually have the key, which is kind of what we need. So, who's first? Still doesn't know where I am. Great. Oh, Biggin is probably the scariest one for us. No, 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 thank you. Nice. I think that's a clean sweep. We'll take it. So we're gathering 2,000 or a litre of blood each extraction now instead of 1,000, which is super handy. Right, but show me blades. Yeah, that's one dust. We'll take this. We're probably not going to use it. We do need the armor plates. Hey, 2. That's huge. So we've actually already got half of the diamond dust we need. So our bottleneck at the moment is looking like scraps. Yeah. A little bit of a drive to the next one, but that's okay. At least there's nothing we need to worry about. No worm comes here. The only thing we'll have is sandstorms, which are easily avoided. Oh, I thought that was a way through. Oh well. Up and over. Oh. So we've got 2 stations here, 2 more wrecks. And I will try to be a sensible sausage and put down a beacon. Hey. So, let's go around the top, seeing as we haven't uncovered the hollow wall there. Not that it makes any difference. Cave entrance is there, worth uncovering if you're still getting XP. You don't even need to go in them, you just need to go near them. We don't need XP though. We will want specialization XP come next patch, but I suspect that is a month out, if not 2. Okay. Time for the bacon. Bacon. Okay, so these Aero mobs, lower HP, higher damage. Don't know why, just is what it is. Actually, no, this is fine. I'll drop this while I remember. The disadvantage of having a higher level cut rate is that you gather metal higher when you're opening things. You can just carry a basic one to negate that, but I'd rather have the extra inventory slot, to be quite honest. Oh, we're full on blood. That's probably good. Probably start drinking some of it. In fact, we will. We'll stay topped up on quote-unquote water. Drinking blood does lower our max HP, but we don't really care that much. We've got extra HP from the Bene Gesserit tree. Just the money here. Wait for the door to close so that we can open it again. So we're down to 2 short blades or rapiers needed, and 5 long swords. We'll take that. It is only a Mark IV, but if our Mark V packs up on us out here, we'll regret not having picked it up. I do kind of wish the smaller chests in these stations had a bit more variety in loot, because they essentially always have the same 4 things. See the guy at the back. Nice arm. Damn it. Got him. feeling he'd gone in here. I think there's another melee around here somewhere too. Take these. Take the money. These weapons lockers do have a small chance of having an actual weapon in them, so they are worth checking. Even if you're not making use of the... Oh shit. Oh shit. And there's our shield about to break. I didn't bring a spare with me, because why would I do that, right? Is there another guy? Yeah, there's a guy at the far back. Coming to circle around. There he is. 3 heavies, really? Yeah. Okay. We could reduce the amount of glow blades we actually need here by using some different passives, but the difference between 2 and 3 I don't mind. Oh, that's not good. We can't afford to be whiffing attacks. Access granted. Another Mark IV battery, not the best. Take the pants. And long range scanner's actually good. Another, really? 3 batteries? Well, that was kind of a bit of a washout for us. But hey ho, we filled our blood container. Yeah, that was a bit of a swing and a miss on the old looties. Right, another station. Let's grab our bacon on the way out. That's our metal, right? Yep. Can't really complain since we got how many blades already? 2 blades, so it's half of those that we need. I find it kind of odd that you get heat resistance whilst you're out on the bike. Like, it definitely says unsheltered, but our heat stroke thing isn't going up, which is a bit odd. Not complaining, mind you. Whee! How close is this? We'll be alright. We kind of do need to find another one though. I guess we could slap a Mark III on there, but it's gonna feel weird getting slower. I'd much rather just find another. So we've got one more station here, 2 more wrecks, then we bridge the gap over to the middle of Aero. see at the bottom of the screen, no worm aggro and aero currently. I think there was initially. Honestly, I like. Feels like forever ago I was first out in the DD, but the game's not been out that long, I guess. Relatively speaking. Let's put down our bacon. Okay, this is a nice short station too, which I don't hate, and it has some water in it. And it looks, no, I was going to say it looks like it's been done, but it's... Gotcha, beach. Where's that shotgun? I heard it go off. Ah, it's right there. And it wasn't a shotgun. So we can fill our containers here, which we will most definitely do. Or at least top them up a bit. More money, honey. None of that was good. Oh, we did kill one. Woohoo. Oh, thank you.
Who's that?
Oh shit. Big un. Okie dokie. Yeah, we need this way. I don't think there's any chance mobs drop weapons at the moment. Out here, at least. Which is a bit of a shame. Okay. I think there's about 5 more. No. Probably 3 more chests out here that could contain useful stuff for us. Topping up on the water helps. I mean, like, it's better than another Mark IV battery. We'll probably actually use that to repair up the bike when we get outside. The higher Mark welding torch means you lose less max durability when you're repairing. And our main torches are Mark III at the moment. I don't think we've actually got any assault generators, so that is actually helpful. Splishy splashy. Hey, a Mark V battery. That's marginally better. We'll take this. It's fine. I'm not bothered about the recipes. So let's use our Mark V weldery-ness. I hope we've got another full dispenser back at the base, but we can actually build them now, which is kind of huge. We can't build decent batteries yet, but we're finding a few Mark Vs, so I'm not overly concerned. Where did I put my bacon? Wow, I ran straight past it. Look at that. Repair. 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 So the other disadvantage of running really low durability gear is one death and like most of your stuff can break. We're also not spec'd out for gear durability loss, which I am tempted to go into, but we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. As soon as we can get in the air, everything changes. Whilst we're still restricted to ground vehicles, it's a bit arduous and a bit more of a challenge, which is why we're doing it. Can you fire? You can. Ooh. God damn, how did we not kill any of them? Tossing rocket. Maybe a melee in here still. We're good. And again, these minor boxes always have exactly the same loot in it. Because, I don't know. What would be the fun in variety, right? We'll take this. We'll take the armor. We may end up throwing it away. God damn. To make space, but we'll see. There should be another little wreck here. Yeah. There we go. That's so much better now. We're not like one-shotted every time. So we're feathering the suspense about here. Ooh, because it extends the durability of it. We did get super lucky to find a full suspenser. Mostly you get the planar suspensors, which are, in my opinion, useless. If you could hot swap suspensor belts, I would probably be more inclined to use them. I think we're going to do a full clear here, even though we don't need to. I can't remember where all the large chests are, apart from at the end. Dodging there to shake off the drill shot so we don't get our shield spiked. Aha! I thought there was an extra one here. Not getting lucky with the weapon drops. No, 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 no. Don't think there's a... Oh, okay. Apparently that shotgun is a sniper. No, thank you. Should be at least one more down here. Yeah. There he is. Okay. Don't think there's a large chest down here. There may be one in that room, and we are going there anyway. No, in fact there isn't, but there is the key, so we're going to be going around to that. Absolutely going to be buying from the capital some scraps and diamondine dust as soon as we're airborne, because we're going to need it for other vehicles and whatnot. Two heavies in here. Wow. Those two... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, those two explosions did like no damage through that guy's shield. Okay, show us a long blade. Or trousers. Okay. Oh, there is another big chest in here. Come on, blades. Hey. Take that. We only need one more short blade or rapier. So now the long crawl back to the next A-row block. But we are up. We need one more short blade. We could get lucky and find some scraps or dust in treasures too. But I'm not going to count on it. And the vendors in the capitals have a 2-day cooldown on their supply stocks, so we are going to be buying those as soon as we can. Basically, as soon as we get a flight, I'm going to head over there and start that cooldown. It might actually be 24 hours, I can't remember. But I think it's like 52,000 Solaris to buy up their whole stock out, which is essentially 2 clears of A-row. Which is fine when you can fly. So we are going to want here. Oh, shit. Oh. Get our stamina back. Let's have some water. We've actually got water for a change. Although there is an argument that I should just be using blood whilst we're not kind of in a combat situation, because our max health doesn't really matter. And as I say, the Bene Gesserit tree with passive extra max HP kind of offsets that anyway. Let's go. Oh my god, the steering though. Did I not repair the back wheel? Kind of looks like it's got more wear on it than the rest. Or back tread, I should say. Oh, climbing across the rocks is not a great way to maintain durability on them either. Get over there. Okie dokie. Oh. So what did I say we needed? One more blade, right? Yeah, one more blade for Diamond Dye and Dust. And 5 long blades. And it's just RNG which you get out of them, which is slightly annoying, but hey. Ooh, I just had a thought. If we've got Carbondine scraps. Ah, genius. Maybe we can... This is going to sound a bit counterintuitive, but maybe we can make blades out of Carbondine scraps and then dismantle the blades to get the scraps out. Because, yeah, the carbon-infused blade parts we've actually got some of. And you can't recycle those directly back into scraps. I might have to look into that. Although that would mean getting a weapon fabricator bench, which we're probably not going to get for a while, because it needs power regulators. We've got the overclocked ones, but we can't harvest strontium and titanium yet. Other than just picking the lumps off the ground. We can take sprint and knee charge for a bit of extra mobility here. God, it really doesn't like steering while you're sprinting. we can drop down here and start using the bike actually. Oh shit. Well, there goes the suspensor belt. That kinda sucks, the big one. So here we can see there's no aggro at all. So just another inconsistency in the way that the desert's coded. So wondering, like, surely that's not 10,000 meters away the other side. But no, there must be a base icon behind it. I must have missed that rear tread when I was doing the repairs last. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Do 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 do. Buggy, buggy, buggy. It will be nice when we can get a buggy. If we find a Mark IV in the sand, like we have done before, I am just gonna get it. Well, certainly the chassis and, like, the most important bits. We're going uppies here. Uppies here with no suspensor. Could be a bit tricky. Let's get out of the sun. I guess we can probably go up here. Let's have some more blood. Nope, come on. This is not feeling good. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Give me stamina. Go on. Yeah, nice. Okay. I think actually up here got a nice short cooldown due to our trooper passive that we're using, Battle Hardened, which removes 30% of the cooldown. Under Spice Prescience, it's a 2-second, possibly even less actually. And we're almost up here. Where is our first POI? It is a station. I did pick up the bacon from the last station, right? I think I did. Oh, come on, game. Ow. So we're using the sugar wire right at the end there. Oh, let me repair this while I remember. Using the sugar wire at the end there to break our fall. That's more like it. That uneven wear on the wheels was bothering me. Okay. I can't remember what else we needed for the storage. I think that wasn't scraps or dust for the scout. Kind of want the scanner actually before I need storage, which is weird, but it is true. Strange but true. Which side is the entrance on? North side. Excuse me. Gotta stop coughing into mic. It's so cold. I can't feel my hands. Little Muad'Dib coming up there for some air, heat. Oil bacon up. Bacon, 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 bacon. Drop. So, any kind of dispenser would be good here. A full one would be ideal. Mostly we want long blades. We want the sword, not the rapier. Although a rapier would be fine. Another dagger is also good. Actually, do I? Yeah, now I do want to change it back to a combat loadout. Oh crap, no dispenser. I already forgot. Let's swap this out for boomeroos. Is there anything else that's kind of explodey? I don't think so, right? Like there's the turret. Poison mine, poison capsule. Poison capsule, maybe? Like, how much damage does it actually do? Of course it doesn't specify. Why would you want to know what a skill did? God damn it. Oh, gloves are about to break. I guess gloves, because you're taking damage, are calculated in such a way that that it counts as damage, so therefore it's wear, which is dumb AF, but hey, it's a game. shit. Yeah, no, maybe we don't go after two at the same time. Ha! Bounced off his head. Okay, let's slurpy slurp on the blood. And then grab some more off of these guys. Oh, there's a room down there. I'm not even sure I knew that. Huh. Good to know. Yeah. I mean, I'll take it. Am I happy with it? No. Yeah. Okay, we're already full on blood. Good. Good. Did we get this chest? No. Monies. Surprise. Dramatic much? Where is that SMG guy? Ah, there he is. How is my backpack full? That was a lie. Yeah, we've got plenty of water space. Nope, no more chesticles there. So, one more short blade, or any amount of long blades. Crap. That's a heavy. Whoa, I did not expect you to be there. So we've got at least two more here. It is a grenade, well done. Show me the good stuff. This is not the good stuff. We can start dropping some of these Mark IV batteries. I mean, I'll take it. Wow, that was not useful. Oh well. Let's try this big wreck. I have a feeling this was the place that can drop the scout buggy. Damn it, spit it out. The bike booster. And we just didn't get lucky. I'm going the wrong way. Let's grab the sprint back. Yeah, this way. we're full. There we go. Do 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 do. We could. No, we couldn't. I was about to say we could set up some aluminium processing out here, but we're really not going to do that. What we can do is recycle at our base, which will make a little bit more space for us. Beep 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 beep. Let's go. $550 damage on this thing, it's no joke. No, you don't. Crap. Huh. I mean, I guess 2 welding torches is one more than we actually need right now. Yay! Oh. Yeah, okay. That is all of the bladed weapons. The short blades we need. Now we just need long blades. Just, he says. How did that not kill you, you bastard? I did do damage to him though. Where'd he go? Did he fall down the hole? No, he didn't. Oh shit. Come on. Okay. That's a kind of rare one, I think. Guess we can get rid of the construction tool. Definitely need this. Yeah, scrap metal. Okay, that was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. anytime we get anything that can break into Diamondine dust, we can't really be unhappy about it. It's going to be so much easier doing this once we're in the air. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. Is this another station? Yeah, it is. Okay. And bacon. Can I use... Yeah, let's just use that. And a bit more sippy zip. When we get our specializations and we have access to like more weight limit, more inventory slots, it's going to be so nice. So I think the odds of us finding a long blade in here are pretty narrow, but we should be able to pick up a little bit of silicon, which is also pretty useful for us whilst we don't have access to flight. Really? Didn't kill either of them? Okay. We've got a stack of heals we can throw away for some space. Ah, shit. Got a little bit too close. Come on in. They are here. They being me. No, thank you. Alright, let's see what we get. Some complex machinery, definitely useful. And more complex machinery. I mean, it's good. It's not exactly what we're looking for at the moment, but it's still good. Come on, long blade. Yeah. I mean, I will take that. It is definitely not what we wanted, but if nothing else, we can recycle it into some pumps. I think we just picked up a generator, right? On this run. Mark 5 assault generator. Yeah, we don't need two of them. And I don't think they recycle into anything useful, which is a shame. Okie dokie. Where is next? Another little wreck. Oh, actually, no, we've still got more in this station. Good, good. Damn it. Where'd he go? Ah, there he is. Really? Oh, hello. Okay. Looks clear. Do we need any more blood? No, we do not. Okay. Right, more chances at something useful. And that's a swing and a miss. And that is... we've got one of those. We've got some of those. We still... I guess we can carry that. Well, we got some water. That's good. Yeah, a little wreck to the south. Good morning, Wally. Hope you slept well, chap. Cheers for the Discord core keeper last night. That was fun, man. Getting real close to how it killing everything, which is awesome. Did I pick up a suspenser? I did. Great. We are currently doing an aero run for some bladed weapons that we can recycle. And I did think of something I hadn't thought of before, which is the components you need to make bladed weapons are often easier to come by than what they break down into. So maybe we end up making some just to break them down. Cheers for the link, buddy. I need to put it in my profile on the page here, actually. It's relatively new. I also... oh, okay. Yeah, shields up is the right word. God damn. Oh, is that 2 melee? 1 melee. Let's bring him over here. How are you not dead, Biggin? Thank you. Hold my knife. Money! As I say, we'll be turning money into some rarer materials. Yep, no worries, buddy. What can we chuck? Honestly, this fuel cell for now. This is good. These are garbage. We do have a soft step boots, and we are going to want to make some soft steps at some point. It probably won't be those, just because they require duraluminum, and that is a pain in the ass to find. Okay, we're crossing the gap again. Let's go. I should probably do like a bot command for !! challenge explaining what I'm doing this week. Because people will be like, why are you on a bike in the deep desert? Go, 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 go. So we have hit what we needed to for Diamantine Dust. Oh, yeah, we'll stop at this base here and recycle as well, because that will actually give us a bit more space. Good morning, Exia. Hope you're doing alright, my friend. Cheers for stopping by. Azu was back last night, by the way. I was kind of in the midst of a Discord call with Welly watching some Core Keeper, so I didn't get to speak to him, but I think he's going to be around a bit more now, which is good. I told him that you found out his base was, yeah, new challenge. We're doing, like, we came out here with nothing. Well, we came out here with a Mark IV Scout on welding torch. We dismantled the Scout and threw that and the welding torch away and came out here completely naked. Yeah, Azu should be around a bit more from probably this evening, actually. I told him you found his base was almost out of juice, and we did some emergency renovations. He was very grateful. Yeah, I'm looking forward to chatting to him, actually. I don't know where he is. I assume he's kind of back out in the field again. I think he mentioned he might be coming back to the UK to do another job, but honestly, with his current boss, he could be going anywhere. I didn't, like I said, I didn't speak to him, just sort of text, but he seemed very keen to be back. I think over the holiday period, he was doing family and girlfriend, and he's got a big project on in his home country, which he's rarely at to kind of give it some steerage and stuff. So I think it was probably duty, project management, and then some fun with his girlfriend. Probably in that order. We are currently fishing for carbine scraps so we can get our first Scout off the ground. And we are in entirely scavenged gear apart from these 4 things here. Which is why I'm wearing armor. Yuck. Up here, maybe? Let's have a sippy sip on some blood. Nom nom. Oh, God damn, the full responsive dispenser belts are killing me, man. We actually found a full dispenser earlier, but it broke. Now I'm relegated to this piece of crap. I don't think we're gonna make it. No, we're not gonna make it. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not loving it, I have to say. I do not like not being in a still suit, but I don't know that we're gonna make it into a still suit that's worth having this playthrough. I've got a few bits of Saturnine that I could make up, but that's duraluminum. And actually getting the full Imperial, although it would be easier to build, getting the schematics would be problematic. But we'll see. We may just end up in a mix mash of whatever. We may just end up staying in this. I definitely need to upgrade the battery to Mark 6 as soon as I can. Oh, Jesus, really, game? Battery to Mark 6 before I start doing any, of the difficult stations. I think we did one, but we died twice in one of the lock rooms, and then when we came back the third time, someone else has cleared it. Because they are pretty tricky with no shield. At the moment we have Mark 5 battery, and Mark 5 shield second hand. We even tried guns for a little while, but that was definitely not fun. Why can't I see any bullets? Okay, game. We're doing that now, are we? God, this suspense about is the fucking worst. Okay. Let's have a little bit more blood. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Really? 2 rocket launchers? Come on, game. Killing me here. Okay, so we can at least go and recycle at base, which is going to give us some inventory slots back, which is good. So we've got 2 bases out here. We've got 1 in A row and 1 in C row. C row for iron, steel, and cobalt paste, although it's quite far from the cobalt paste. And this was just one of our first bases, which unfortunately does have an ornithopter in it, but it's because I forgot to get rid of the one that I had in my backup tool, so I've just left it parked here. It's rather annoyingly parked right in front of my recycling machine. There we go. So that's what we want, that dust stuff. Sure. Actually, I think our current one's about to break, right? So we may as well swap it out. That looks like it's... Really? Why would it go in slot 8? Okay. Right, let's get these recycled. This can go... Honestly, the A Mark V wing is not going to be doing us any favors. This dust we definitely want. I think I can recycle... Yeah, we'll recycle the Mark IVs. We've got a couple of 5s on us. More dust, good. More dust, good. So, we'll take this, we'll take that, we'll take that. And the rest can just kind of stay in here. Don't need this. We have one of these already at our forward base. I guess actually having a loadout of armor here might be useful. So let's chuck some armor in here. Don't need this on us. Yep, we want the rest. Let's go. So how much dust was that? 5? Yeah, okay, so we only needed 4, so we've now got enough of that. But we are 5 carbine scrap short still. Reckon we can squeeze through that gap? Probably, right? Oh yeah, easy. Whoa. Like one more Mark 5 tread and we can upgrade the treads on this. And it is so slippery. It's tricky. Crappy suspense belt. I hate it. I hate it. Why does it exist? Oh. So what have we got left here? We've got 1 wreck, 3 wrecks and 1 station. And actually the wrecks have a higher chance of yielding what we want, so that's good. If this station can give us a Mark 5 bike tread, I will be happy. We've got a Mark 3 as well, but you can't mix and match the marks of the treads. The game just says, no, remove the other one if you want to attach this one. Which is slightly annoying. I think this is the 1 wreck in the entirety of Aero that has no mobs in it, so if you are doing this challenge where you're coming out here with nothing, I would recommend starting in the left-hand deep desert entry point and coming here first of all, see if you can at least get yourself a weapon or a bit of armor or a bit of anything really. We're grabbing all the money because as soon as we've got access to flight, we are going to allow ourselves to use the vendor in Arakeen or Harko village to gather some more carbine scraps and diamondine dust. They sell, I can't remember how many, but they sell some. On a 24-hour cooldown, I guess we'll take a spare helmet. That was kind of unlucky on the balls, but if you had nothing, having 2 weapons there would be huge. And a bit of armor, so yeah. A2 wreck, definitely the place to start if you're doing this challenge, which is exactly where we started. Well, ironically, Exia, I may well end up making a top tier bike during this playthrough. Not necessarily because we need it, because obviously as soon as we've got flight, we'll be using that. But potentially just to have one, because chapter 3 we've seen there's some races and stuff, and reading some chatter on PTC, it seems like leaving a bike on that map actually saves you a bit of hassle. And obviously having a good one's going to help. I should put the bacon down if I still have the bacon. I do not. Can I make a bacon? Make a bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. It feels really weird putting down beacons before I go inside these places too, but we did have a pretty horrific string of deaths yesterday, so I'm exercising a bit more caution. Sippy sip on. Really? That didn't kill you? Throwing larger grenade. I'm not quite sure what killed him there, but we'll take it. Shiny. That's a scout, right? Yeah, and we actually are in the market for a replacement sort shortly, so bonus. Oh, that's so kind of you, Exia. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Not sure any of my alerts are working, but I have it up on my screen, so that's very kind of you, mate. I appreciate that. I shall be turning that into food. And congrats to everyone that got a sub. Yeah, my alert's not working at all. Welly, what did you do to my alerts? Oh shit. Oh, that's not good. Motherfucker. Okay. Great, great. Okie dokie. Come on, longsword. Longsword, not rapier. Longsword, not rapier. Or nothing. Only the aero mobs get one-shotted by the Seeker drone. If you spice up and use like a handheld rocket, a Seeker, and then a grenade, it'll wipe out pretty much everything. But we're not there yet. Did I completely fucking miss him? I think I did. Let's see if there's anyone around the other side. The big guys, even with their shield down, don't die to the Seeker drone in one hit. But these small... Jesus! These small ones do. In aero. Okay, let's see what we got. Something absolutely useless. We already have one of these, so I honestly just don't think a second one is going to be helpful. Another crappy dispenser. You know what, we'll take the engine anyway. We're not short of space at the moment. All this up. Let's go zoomies. Let's go. Oh, bacon. Two more wrecks, so we got 2 more shots at getting some carbine scraps. I will at some point need to work out which section has the most amount of wrecks. We may end up kind of farming on a little bit of a loop to get our scraps. Because although, yes, we do need a bit more aluminium for the scout, honestly, it's these scraps that's our current bottleneck. That was hugely appreciated donation to the channel there, X. Yeah, I really do appreciate that, my friend. It's very kind of you. Very kind of you, man. You didn't need to do that, but I do appreciate it very much. I put another song out, by the way, which is on the music channel thingy. Quite pleased with the acoustic mix. I think it came out really well. And I've already got another one rattling around in my brain. It's pretty loose form at the moment, but I'm kind of hoping to get another one out. Maybe before the end of next month. Maybe before the end of this month, rather. We'll see. I need to be inspired and have a lyric day. Let's not zip up there without any offensive skills. Oh. Oh yeah, I was going to say, there definitely are dudes here. We need to GTFO. No, 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 thank you. Hey, we got someone. Any more for any more? No, that was pretty smooth, really, for me. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that feedback. There was a, like, the early part of developing the song, I was going to have that just as another verse and do a song with no chorus, but I decided I would be like everyone else and go verse, chorus. Well, actually, there's a pre-chorus verse on some of them as well, so it's not as formulaic as a lot of songs. In terms of helping you on June, man, it's been my pleasure. Absolutely. Hooray! Okay. So, I think once we've got access to flight, we're going to have to be like a little bit more strategic about water production and ore gathering if we want to kind of get quite far by the end of the week, which I would like to. I'd like to be more than just like running around in duraluminum stuff. Please don't die. Hey. Come on. Uh-oh. That's a lot less stamina than what I thought we had. Okay, we're good. Is this the last wreck? It is. Oh, that's going to be sad if we do the entire row and not get a single one. Carbine scraps, that is. I will check. I think we may end up making carbine long blades, and then literally dismantle them for the scraps. Because I think we have some carbine blade parts, which you can't extract the scraps out of, because reasons. Oh, this is not an entrance. Ah, there we go. Nope, that is not an entrance either. Oh my god, who the hell was that? With what? No, thank you. Okie dokie. Squish. Go on, try and shoot me. I dare you. That's the spirit. That was some physics-defying leaping he did there. Getting loads of short blades, but no long blades. Oh shit. That's not good. How did we get up? Oh, fuck's sake. No. Okay. We took a lot less damage than I was expecting there, seeing as we were downed and on a grenade. No, that is letting me know that I am hydrated on blood, and it is reducing my max health. So yeah, when you hydrate off of blood, it reduces your max HP for the duration of that indicator. Why is my camera angle all messed up? There we go, it's a bit better. So like, honestly, it doesn't, at this tier, it doesn't really matter very much, the HP reduction, especially because I'm running the Bene Gesserit passive line to increase my max HP anyway. That just kind of offsets the loss you get from drinking blood. Okay, Last couple of chests, chance to get some carbine scraps. Honestly, even one would be huge. Shit. No. Okay. Okay, last chance. Long blade. No. Damn. I was unlucky. But who knows? Maybe next time we do a run we get like 3 or 5, preferably. Okay, so let me just have a quick look on the website and see which section has the most amount of wrecks in it. We've got 3... 5? Really? Have we got 5 in this belt? No. Yeah. Did I? No, I didn't miss those. Ah, we may actually just inadvertently be in the best row for it. There's 2 in the middle row and 3 in the right row. Okay, yeah, this is good. Okay. So actually, we'll do one more loop round and see if we can get something. Well, we're full of stuff too. I guess we'll just recycle back at base. I'm gonna swap out this and this because they're wearing out a bit. Ew. And change how they look because they look like absolute garbage. There we go. Oh, are we not using scout boots? No, we're not. Interesting. Okay. Now, the advantage of being a bit slower is that everything will have had a chance to respawn by the time we get back to it, which is silver lining, I guess. We have got to do the terrifying journey back with all of our precious dust. Hoping that we don't get absolutely destroyed on the way and lose it all, because that would be not fun. At least we don't have to worry about the worm and arrow, which is kind of nice and chill. So if we could get treasures out here, it'd be amazing, but I do get why they restrict them from spawning here. It might be a bit too much, especially with the plans to revert the deep desert back to PvP, like 90% of it. So we'll recycle what we've got on us. We'll hit these erects once more, and then we'll head back to the forward base. And we've got enough to build 2 more parts on the Scout. In fact, we're just going to be missing 1 more part, which needs these scraps. And like I say, if I can find a way to make weapons which we can then dismantle into those scraps, we'll probably do that. Unfortunately, I think they're probably dura-aluminium tier. Well, in fact, I know they are, which is also going to be tricky, but we'll get there. Perseverance. A little bit disappointed we didn't get a single buggy tread or new booster, because this one is it's going to be rough when this one gives up the ghost. This scavenged armor is doing pretty good for us though. As Welly would be able to tell you. We did get absolutely stomped several times yesterday when we were trying to rock the most basic still suit and no shield. Should be just around this rock outcrop, our base. And do a little recycle. Our fugly cube. I need to check the power actually on this. We said we were going to recycle that. Oh, it does give complex machinery. That's actually quite good. Yeah. Sure. Do these give... They give metal? You're shitting me. That's terrible. Fiber, metal. Just curious what these things break down into. Okay. How are we doing on power? 2 days? Fine. Oh, lots more money. I guess we can leave all the money here, to be honest. By the time we can use it, we'll have flight, so... Okay. Don't need that either. Yeah, that seems fine. Actually, you know what? We're not going to be using those, so I can just upload them. In fact, if I do that with everything we're not going to use, we're not going to use that. We're not going to use that. We're not going to use that. We might use that. Nope. 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 Okay, let's just upload all of these. I should save them for recycling for chapter 3, but honestly, I have literally hundreds of them in Haga. And this will just give me a bit more storage space. We have got a compactor, which we will almost definitely be using. Some backup armor. Hey, we got the Knight Rider module Mark 5, which we won't be using either. Actually, let's stick all of these in the same bin. And we'll keep that one. It's kind of a rarer one. It's not rare, but it's slightly trickier to get. Is that a full dispenser? No, of course not. That would be too useful. So yeah, we'll do one more run of these wrecks, and yeah, maybe the station as well, because like I say, a replacement booster would be very nice for us. I need to keep one eye on our fuel. I think we're okay. Let me... stick it up there so I know what we got. Oh, and there's a small one. Yeah, no, we're fine. So we want, yeah, that wreck first. And what we'll do on the way back is we'll also load up on some aluminium when we get a little bit closer to the forward base. Like I say, that's not really our bottleneck at the moment, but we are going to use some for sure. We may make a aluminium compactor. Where am I going? Oh, it is that wreck. Okay. See if we can do a little flyby here. Or not. Whoa! God damn. Threaded the needle a little bit there. Oh my god, 2 heavies? No, 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 no. No! 2 heavies is a bit of a problem. Ha! Suck it. Oh, maybe they haven't respawned yet. No, they haven't. Okay, well, I guess we'll just head back then. Is this... we need to head over here anyway, so we can check these 3 wrecks, and then we'll head over there. I kind of thought... I guess we were faster than I thought we were clearing. Yeah. So yeah, if you have a look when you press T, blood drinker reduces maximum health. That's the debuff you get. Oh, what, why worm sign? Should be no worm sign across here. There wasn't on the way out. Okay, game. Sure. We doing that now, are we? Now there's no worm sign. I just don't understand this game sometimes. Getting quite good at climbing the shield wall through this challenge, though. Even without suspensor belts. I think the hook gloves, which reduce stamina drain while you're climbing, I think they could be like way stronger, and then they may even be useful. Currently they are just worthless in the game though. We go. So we're kind of on the lookout for some scout boots still, right? Yeah, heavy scout replacement gloves wouldn't be all the worst thing either. This is not the right place to get up. Nice short cooldown on our Shigawire thanks to Battle Hardened passive. And we are headed here. Whoops. Little bit late on the Shigawire save there. So I think once we've got flight, we'll be able to get rid of our A-ray base, and we'll be looking at setting up a ore refining base effectively, which will be near some titanium and some stravinium. And we'll need to keep it fed with death stills. Nope, that was not what I wanted to do. God damn. Whoops. Could have been a lot worse though. Okay. Come on. There we go. Awesome. Right, so this chest is up. The door... Oh, bear with me a sec. I have a phone call I need to take.
climb out of hell just to wish you will. Fall at your feet, ready for my final sleep. Then the shadows stir deep down inside, but love shines through, nowhere it can hide. When I hear your voice and my blood runs fast, this tired heart beats on so that love can last. Feels like the darkness wins nearly every fight. Hold on to dreams until the morning light. So many demons to slay, I fear I cannot stay. With love's warming glow, it's back to war I go. When I hear your voice and my blood runs fast, this tired heart beats on so that love can last. We return to the start, when the night was all ours, making love look like art until we return to the stars. When I hear your voice and my blood runs fast, this tired heart beats on so that love can last. Even when I hear your name and my blood runs fast, this tired heart beats the same so that this love can last.
Okay, sorry about that. That was some unexpected tech support for an issue I thought I'd fixed yesterday. Right, yeah, so this door is there, but we can't see it, so we just exit to the menu, which is a bit dangerous in a PvP area, but hey. And we can see the door is now actually back. Everything is about to break. It is a long blade, it's just not the one we needed. Take some more legs. I think our legs are actually okay, but that's fine. Let's go station. Station. Now technically we could just sprint through these without killing any enemies, but we may, well, maybe we do that actually. No, we're not going to, because there are a couple more lootable points that we want. If I'm doing this normally with a Mark 6 battery and a Mark 5 shield, I would literally just run through, grab the last chest, and run out again. Like, the shield can take enough damage to prevent you taking anything on your HP pool. It just all goes into the shield. But in scavenged gear, everything is kind of liable to break. Let's also take our Hunter Seeker, as that is our best offense. Is that a big one? Is a big one. There's normally two more in here. They both in that last room. Huh? Oh shit, that was a terrible throw. That was a proper NPC throw there. Okay. Yeah, the engines did break into something semi-useful. It was complex machinery, which is fine. Getting a reasonable stack of Mark II health kits, we might even swap over to those at some point. Welcome back, Willie.
Watch out!
Whoa. Careful where you're shooting, Tex. You might hurt someone. So I am expecting a follow-up call from that chap that I just spoke to, who's looking for tech support again. But it should be a relatively small call. It'll either be it's working or it's still screwed. When can you come and look at it again? It's very bizarre though, getting a signal lost on his monitor even when he wasn't in the room, so it went from working to not working. Not a power issue. Strange. Ooh, a buggy. Yeah, sweet. Well, that's something. Do you know what? We'll take that as a win. So when we get back, we can upgrade the treads to Mark V, which will mean it's less like skating on ice. Nice. Yeah, enjoy your holly bobs, my friend. That was really weird. We had like the colours wash out then, like I was dehydrated, but I wasn't. Let's put a Seeker back on. We are getting no luck today with the loot. Well, not no luck. We have picked up the Diamond Dust we needed, so that is useful. Oh, you've got a parade of young teenagers going up the high street, ready for their edification. Dude, where are you going, my dude? Ha! Let's hope the 8-ball is correct. Mother trucker. Okay. It's behind door number 8. Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible, but again, it's not what we're looking for. Definitely don't need that. Ironically, the dura-aluminium tier schematics are going to be harder for us to make out here than the other ones. Yeah, we'll hit the station. I think the large chests always have a chance of dropping like any of the weapons, and unfortunately, because there's only one weapon that breaks down into carbine scraps, it makes it rather long odds for us. The last challenge week we had access to the scout, and we could go and dig through the sand, so we found quite a few that way actually. Let's have a sippy sip. We should make space too. There we go. Space. That was very kind of you, Axie. I really do appreciate it. And don't worry about it, Willie. I don't even know how many I dropped on your channel. God damn, you're clearly out of range there, and it still hits us. Bullshittery is what I call that. Still another small one somewhere. Where'd he go? Oh, maybe not. Oh no, we got them both. Nice. Yeah, like you're clearly out of visual range, but the NPC's blast seems to be a bit more further than ours. Bear with me a sec. I've got another call.
I climb out a hill just to wish you will fall at your feet, ready for my final sleep. Then the shadows stir deep down inside, but love shines through, nowhere it can hide. When I hear your voice and my blood runs fast, this tired heart beats on so that love can last. Feels like the darkness wins nearly every fight. Hold on to dreams until the morning light. So many demons to slay, I fear I cannot stay. With love's warming glow, it's back to war I go. When I hear your voice and my blood runs fast, this tired heart beats on so that love can last. We return to the start, when the night was all ours.
Okay, back again. Apparently I'm going to go and do more tech support, but I don't know when it will be. I've got an appointment later anyway, so it may be after that. It may be before, but we'll see. We didn't die, which was nice. Hold that, buddy. You are not hitting me from there with a machine gun, I'm afraid. Is that heavy? No. It's a shotty. Let's fill that. What are you doing to my stream elements? Making it say hello world. Yeah, when the melee mobs just start spamming it, it's really annoying. I kind of feel like the heavies actually have a slightly bigger version. Like, it feels like their AoE is slightly larger. But that could just be like feel rather than actually how it is. Don't need a Mark IV. You know what? We'll take that. Oh, shit. Yeah. Mark IV thrusters. I mean, admittedly, we're going to be rocking storage most of the time, but until we do, sure. Why not? Okay, bear with me a sec. Another phone call. Sorry about this, guys.
Climb out a hill just to wish you will fall at your feet, ready for my final sleep.
Okay, that was a nice, easy, quick one. Okay, so... where are we? So, let me see. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of hoping that this is going to be a nice, easy... Whoop, wrong way. A nice, easy fix for whatever I've got to go and do in a little bit. It was yesterday. But I don't know. What do you reckon, Welly? No signal message on a monitor, intermittent. It works fine when I unplug it, plug it back in, and then it seems to just stop of its own accord. Powered PC is fine. Cable seems to be fine. Monitor seems to be fine. At the moment, they're saying no signal on onboard graphics or integrated or on the motherboard, but they also said that last time, and when I went over and looked at it, it was fine, so I don't know. It's a bit weird. Did I put... No, they want a point here. Wow. It really ejects you backwards when you jump off the bike. It's kind of funny. God, this dispenser is just the worst. I think we've got another full planar, full suspenser belt back at base, and we can actually make them now, because they are aluminium tier, thankfully. Oh my god, how did I manage to shig a wire down by pointing up this game, honestly? Get up there. Yeah, it is a bit Skyrim-y jankiness. If only you could do the, like, horse rock catapult move. Actually, there is a horse rock catapult move in this game. I don't know how you trigger it, but it will just send you flying in one direction, and, like, it just doesn't stop. I've had it happen a couple of times. There's like a 4-hour stream video of somebody having it happen where they got thrown upwards for a very long time, which was kind of funny. Alright, we need to get to here. Come on. Let's get sprint back on. And knee charge. Like, I wish I knew how to proc that, like, travel bug, because we could actually use it here. for getting around quite a lot. It'd be huge. Yeah, of course there's a worm exactly where we want to cross. God, he does come pretty damn close to the shield wall. We're gonna need to wait him out a little bit. Okay, I think because we got worm sign over there, we should be alright. He said. Go, 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 go. As long as our booster doesn't break whilst we're doing this, we should be alright. Should also be checking for treasures. Bike really does make quite a nice noise, but it's so quiet. Right, we made it to there. Let's get up to here. You know what? I'm terrified of this thing breaking mid run. We really are kind of squeezing the last gasps out of it. That's early. Yeah, okay. That's why. Again, that sound cue, it's great, but like, hearing impaired? Like, they're actually missing out on a whole thing they could be using. I think Funcom's version of accessibility has always been a bit like, well, don't play it then. Yeah. No buried treasures. When we get to this rock outcrop here, yeah, like it's actually quite a cool noise. It's like sort of a little bit like Jaws, but if you put it on a sub-bass frequency, it'd be pretty banging. We are gonna need to wrap up shortly, actually, probably before we get back to base, just so I can go and do this job. It will hopefully be pretty quick. Well, it's going to be pretty quick, one way or the other, because I spent more time listening to them tell me stuff I didn't need to know than actually fixing it yesterday. And I will try to hasten them along with giving me useless information this time. I think we've got a shady spot here. We do. Look at that. Beauteous. Beauteous. Is this sheltered? Can I get enclosed? Maybe? Somewhere here? Aha. Like, this has got to be enclosed, right? No? How about here? Sheltered, sheltered. I should make myself a still suit tent, but this will have to do. So, big thank you to Exia for the sub bomb. Massive support, really appreciate it. Thank you for Welly for turning out as always. I appreciate you being here and supporting the stream. We will hopefully be back in not too long. If it takes a bit longer, I'm still planning on doing an afternoon stream at some point. So hopefully I will catch you all for that one. In the meantime, thank you again, and enjoy your afternoon if I don't see you soon. Ciao for now.